Guys, make sure to stay until the end. We'll talk about common mistakes people make that can cost you thousands of dollars in repair diagnostics that you may actually not even need. So let's explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Mechanics. Super quick, very helpful video for any of you trying to find fuses relays for the cooling pump, also known as water pump or Jeep Grand Cherokee, that generation here. Not all engines will have that electric auxiliary water pump, but if you do, we'll explain which fuse you need to check. Please do not waste any money on parts to use diagnostics until you watch that video. It could be quite simple fix. And after that, guys, if you need to buy replacement parts and tools, guys, we'll share the information in the description of the video below. Check it out and you can see where we get most of our tools and supplies from as well. Let's start on it now. Before we start, guys, every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart. We show you how to fix engines, transmission codes, fuses, relays, because our mission at the shop is to save you as much money as we can. That's why we make these free videos. By the way, guys, if you have a Jeep Grand Cherokee with a V6 3.6 engine, guys, we'll have video on that engine, replacing, taking it completely apart, replacing almost any component you can think of, transmission as well. Why we do that? To save you money. Check it out. All this video will be on the channel, guys. In addition, on our YouTube channels, we have more than 19,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So let's go ahead and start on it now. So for the water pump, also known as cooling pump, guys, to show you where you can expect to find that fuse. You're going to have that only on the facelifted version after 2014 all the way to 2022 year model specific engines. We need to first open the hood, and facing the engine on the left side is the main engine fuse box right here. Open that cover. Underneath, guys, you're going to find a fuse box with a layout like this one here. Before we, guys, continue, let's quickly explain why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. Guys, it's very important to always test your fuses and relays. Why? Sometimes you may think you have a good fuse, guys. It's hard to tell. Look at those fuses, right? And sometimes, okay, you pull the fuse. Okay, I'm going to get the fuse puller and I'm going to remove one fuse. I want to show you on that 20 amp fuse. Sometimes it's very unclear if that fuse is burned or not. You may not clearly see it. So always, guys, test them, because if you don't test the fuse, you assume it's good. You end up spending money, time and diagnostics for problems that do not exist, guys. So you can just waste your money and time. Always test your fuses, always test relays. We will put links in the description of the video below where you can find, guys, a video for testing a fuse and testing a relay that will explain everything that you need to do. Again, not all engines will have that options, okay, but if you have it, guys, where it's going to be located? Well, you see right here, that fuse will be known as F15. So if you're looking for it, it will be right there. Otherwise, you have a mechanical water pump driven by the serpentine belt. If you still have problems with the water pump, check, guys, make sure that the belt is not broken, it's not loose, or the tensioner is not malfunctioning, or serpentine belt pulley didn't fail. Never touch the belt while the engine is running, because it will cut your fingers off, guys. Okay, it's spinning really fast. Always make sure the engine is turned off, cold, when you're inspecting these components, and make sure nobody is about to start the engine. But yeah, that's the fuse if you need to see where it's located. Guys, as you can see, this Jeep Grand Cherokee has all kinds of different fuses, relays, JKs, mini blade fuses, the CB fuses, different kinds of relays as well, depending on the year and model, they may differ, but some of those could be really hard to find if you're in the middle of nowhere. That's why, guys, what we recommend, we always keep some spare ones in the glove box for a peace of mind. We'll share the links in the description of the video below. Check it out, where we get most of our tool supplies from as well. We can get fuses, relays, usually at a good price there as well. Hopefully, guys, the video was helpful. Our mission is to save you as much money as we can. Thank you for watching and see you next time.